Hi everybody, welcome a bit early for me.
Hi everybody.
Oh, Dean Hillcourt, you must have been sitting ready to press hello. That is that is so quick. You're quicker than I can even get set up. Right, there's Jack, Extreme, Sean, James, Alfie, Jake, Ben, Travis, Grant, Harry, Peterbilt. I like that. Marco, Ben, Matthew. Oh, slow. It's gone off the page again. George, Ant, 50 Cent, Matthew, Picto, Daniel. Yeah, you must have been waiting. How did you know I was going to be on early? Just about to teleport. Well, I'm actually in Oslo. Believe it or not, I don't have a garage in Kristiansand, so I'm going to drive there. So I'm just about to pick my load up, and I knew my good friend now, I'd like to say, William will be sitting there waiting with nothing to do. As he said, he waits for the stream coming on, so I thought, he can come and drive with me to go and get a load. Hey, Mr. Jingles, Jack James, Alfie Brooks, Travis, and Jack Vlogs is in. Alright, which way am I going? Let me know where you're going to try and meet. I'm just heading from Oslo to Kristiansand, so as I say, just so I can drive there, that's all. Hi, Harry June. It hasn't been too bad. I've been in a lot, to be fair. Just been out to a bit of shopping, but I don't go too far. I don't walk so well. So as I say, I've just been out in the car just to go on to Morrison's and that, you know, but it's nice getting out. It's a nice ride for us. It's a bit cooler now, yeah. I've got my fan on. But yeah, it's a bit cool outside. Mr. Clark's in. Christoph Hagen, how you, buddy? Are you left or right-handed? I'm right-handed. Right-handed and right-footed. Jack, hi buddy. How are you? How's the gaming? 29 in Milton Keynes. What? Not? It can't be now though, surely. 31. Well, I did tell my wife that someone said it was 30 this afternoon. Hi Emil. How are you? But we can't complain, can we? Looks like we're going to get a bit of rain here tomorrow, so it'll be like that refreshing rain. But got my daughter coming on Wednesday, so getting quite excited. You all get Mark back to yourselves tomorrow. 27 in Worcester. GT. Yeah, same set. Yeah, you've got the same setup. That's good. That's nice to know. 21 there now. Back to learn to drive. Okay, buddy. 30 in London. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, Mark's back tomorrow, and I've already got a small channel myself. But I'm here to help Mark out, and that's it. Hi, Capture. How are you, buddy? Had your tea and everything like that, you know. Hi, Jack Thomas, Galaxy Gamer. It's weird when you come onto this part of the map. I just forget a lot of tunnels and things like that, but really well made. I've got actually, I'm on my way to pick my load up. I've got a boat, actually. Managed to get a boat. Yeah, 64-bit, yeah. Back in from the gym. Oh, God, there were the days. Capture, there were the days. In from the gym. Got the wrong way. Yeah, good, mate. Good, I was looking forward to getting back on. To be fair, it's been really, really good. I've just been tidying up the farm a little bit from what I left this afternoon. Well, what Ryan finished, so just did a bit of that, and I thought, well, I'm sitting anywhere. I've had something to eat, so how... Oh, I might have slowed down a bit there. How much is my setup? Oh, quite a bit. But not as much as you would expect. Are you doing... Yeah, we are, Grant, in Christian Sand. But I didn't have a garage there, strangely enough. So I'm just driving there. I thought I could... It's good because it gets a bit hectic if you meet everyone, and I don't get to read the chat much, so just starting a little bit early just gives me that little bit of chance, you know. Potatoes and salad and crispy. Ooh, get in there. My wife, funny enough, we bought a cooked chicken down in Morrison's, and well, we weren't going to bother, but went past, they were just reducing them, and it was, what, £1.30 or something for a whole cooked chicken. It was like a no-brainer. So she likes to pretend she's a rabbit and have all that kind of stuff, whereas I just have the chicken. Morrison's for that, yeah. I mean, if you go in at the right time, well, I mean, we're very, very lucky that we can do that now. When Emma worked in the town in Stranraer, she used to get some fantastic deals from Tesco, because she'd walk along and get the, you know, be able to get the reduced meats and things like that, you know. Hell of a saving. So we used to go over and help them demolish the meat. I'll just reverse this and then get rid of the noise. Hi, Kieran. Phil Sheehan. Seems a long time since I've read that. I'm sure I've read that name out before. It's one of them I seem to remember. I don't get them down south too much. What? Oh, cheese on toast. Well, I like beans on toast. I mean, people always, I think they seem to assume it with a, I don't know, you're really poor if you can only have, but I love beans on toast. I moved from the white bread onto the brown bread though, you know, the seeded stuff. So I thought, you know, you got to do your bit. And for my 5 a day, I have wine gums. Seems to work for me. I have operated my leg today. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I can imagine, buddy. What did you have done? What's my favourite game? We'll get asked that a lot. I used to straight away just say War Thunder. But since I've been streaming with you guys and Mark, just loving the trucking and the farming at the moment. Forza, I've been really hammered Forza Horizon 3. I've been around that island a few times, that's for sure. So I tell you what, they do I was in Forza 7 yesterday, they do the reins so well. Can't tell you, out of the other racing games I've played. Hiya, Vinny. Yeah, try to sneak in there, Vinny, behind you. Let me make sure. Oh, Millie Healy. I don't know if I said hello to you yet. Make sure I don't miss anybody. TV King. Yo to you. Fancy steak with barbecue. Oh, well, Emma likes a rare steak. Just waved over the heat. And stop it wriggling about and eat it as fast as possible. That was Emma. Last time I saw Tom. They both were having these. Well, I don't say they were cooked, but apparently that's how you do it. Yeah, it was good to the town. I mean, I know it sounds daft. It's 6 mile. Where am I coming from? Oslo, JC. But it's sort of 7 mile if we go right into Stranraer to Morrison's. So, but just such a nice ride. I mean, it's countryside. It's all farmland, you know. So you can't use mods 50 cent. No, you can't use mods in the multiplayer side. You can in the single player. I mean, a lot of lads are playing there using the pro mods now. I believe that's the way to go. I am 181, so there's one thing for sure, I've got to drive there because I can't get there any other way, so. Hey, are you driving there? Yeah, I am, Adam. It's a wonder you haven't even found me first. It's one of them competitions really, I think, for you. Can you find me? Hiya Ryan, nice to see you back on. I wasn't sure whether I'd see as many that were on this afternoon. I hope my man Iris Twin Cam's sitting back watching with his with Glenn and the old girl. I wish I could remember the other names as well. I'm really sorry about that. Me and my dad take sheep and cattle. Cows and goats. Right. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Yeah, that's got to be done. My sister and my brother married into a family that owned an abattoir, so my sister-in-law knew I'm quite inquisitive, and you know, I was kind of hankering after she'd take me down there so I could see what goes on, and she just refused. She said, "There's no way you're going in there." So that was that. I'm pleased she did. It's like a morbid curiosity, really, isn't it? Oh yeah, how does that work and all that? Was quite excited, you know. She said, "No, don't." Just a question, why do you pole dance? Well, I mean, I know you're asking Vinny that. I could probably say the same for myself. I mean, I'm not now built for it. It's not nice. Yes, Jack, yeah, I know, I'll leave it there, but yeah, completely agree with you. I'm pleased she put her foot down, that was for sure. Yeah, still continue to have a fab weekend. Not officially over till 12. Right, for me to know, I need to find out. That means we've got to come and watch. Working and birthday. Oh, Ben, that's not good. How you, Dan? How are you? Good day out in the sun, hopefully. Well, sorry, a good day out, but hopefully not too badly in the sun. Yeah, been very, very good. I've really enjoyed sitting in for Mark. I've felt very, very useful for once, which is good. So it's given me a really good feeling this weekend. I mean, meeting up with William yesterday was got to be the absolutely icing on the cake and the cherry on the top. But it'd be nice when we can meet a few more people up at the Truck Fest. That's going to be good. Nearly streamed live today, but I was too shy. Why are you shy? You got two arms, or well, most people, two arms. It's only what you see in the mirror, and you only sound like what other people hear you, so just get on with it. All good. Been up in the Dales. Oh, around Ribbles. Ah, that's good. Yeah. Well, as I say, I worked in the just across the other side, you know, in the sort of Durham part, the DL postal area, DL8 it was. So yeah, Log. Oh, you coming up tonight? Lodge? I said Log. Oh, I cease to amaze myself. Hi, Charlotte. Hopefully you've had a good day out there today. Yes, Simon, very good. How are you? Hi, William. Yeah, very good, buddy. Very interested in this project that you're talking about for a Volvo. That looked interesting. I couldn't imagine how it might look until you sent me a picture, but yeah, it's good. I say knowing that you were a coach builder and that kind of thing anyway, so I was laughing to myself afterwards thinking, well, of course he's going to do it himself. Jack Thomas, yeah, Truckfest in Edinburgh. Well, Ingliston. So no, Charlotte, not tonight. He's back full time tomorrow. I said he can have his channel back. I tried to look after it best I could for him. Yeah, not good to play for a long time. I know it's, well, what else do I do? It's sure, just to help Mark out, really. It doesn't really help Mark out, me streaming on my own channel, and there's obviously over 60,000 people should get a notification to say that there's something going on, whereas on mine there's what, 9, and that doesn't help Mark at all. So, you know, Mark said, well, really, if you want to help out, really, it's you may as well just do that. So it made more sense to me, but I didn't want to get to the point where, you know, he's still fully in control, so that's good. I'm not in control of myself anyway, so. Neil the Seal, yeah, now you're Nathan. Only 4 people get the notification. I say I don't know how many people get the notifications now, and I don't know why that is. So there's certainly more than a few. Yeah, thanks, Charlotte. Did this? Right, where am I from? I'm originally from the northeast of England. Moved across not 6 years ago. Yeah, nearly. Coming up 6 years in June. So yeah, nearly been here 6 years now. Gone over quick. And it was only sort of 50, maybe even less, that Mark was going to come. Obviously, he was leaving a lot of his friends behind, like myself, you know. Good cuddle on the couch. That's good. Can't beat that. Oh, my wife would be watching it. Oh no, I had to come out the way anyway because she was eating salad stuff, and oh, it smells awful. So she doesn't mind me disappearing. Oh, what have I hit? Did I press any? Oh, aha, I know what the problem is there. You've got to get up earlier than that to catch me out. Yeah, very good, Charlotte. Thank you very much. Well, I think she's got a frozen shoulder, and we're waiting to get an injection in it. So you've got to see the physio first. She had the right one done, strange enough. So yeah, very, very painful. What is your Logitech? Sorry. Where am I now in the world? What you mean living? Living southwest Scotland. Cab light. Oh yeah. Sorry, Vinny and Adam. I'll move my fan down a little bit. I didn't want to show too many my cab fan. No, Mark and Emma haven't yet. I forgot. Yeah, you did actually. Yeah. I'm going to keep my. Right, I've got 50 miles to go. So, hey, I tell you what, I'm not going to be far away on time, am I? How good's that? Yes, I did work in Hawes and Gale. You know, just outside of Hawes there, just where the cheese plant is basically done. You know, Coverdale and all that. Anything that was in the DL8 postcode, which is huge. And the way we worked as service engineers, the only way you could split areas up was in postcodes. So I went right up to the Cumbria border, which is obviously Pennines, you know. So Yes, I used to get some, yeah, I've had some strange days, let's say that. Yeah, it's funny, it's funny that, no, we haven't. My wife just reminded me that tea time today. And funny enough, I didn't realise it was cappuccino, because that's what, we buy the Nescafe decaf cappuccinos, you know, like a little sachet thing. So, yeah, that's going to have to be tomorrow when I get up, yeah. P.O. Box, I'm pretty sure it's in the description. On the title, I'm pretty sure. Mark usually has all that sorted. Yeah, I did everything from DL1 to DL17, and I did TS 18, 19, 20, 21 when I first started. Yeah, it was huge. Yeah, you think DL8's big, you go and have a look at DL6 as well. It's a hell of an area. It was. It's no wonder I wore myself out. You don't think of it at the time, but right. You've got 44 for you, right? I'm on 18 now. That's to me delivery anyway, so right, I'm in Dirty Renault. Oh, Jay, Dirty Renault. Are you doing a giveaway? Not yet. Well, first and foremost, we need a really, really good, reliable way to do it. With so many people on the channel now, we've had a few suggestions of what to do. So I really, really need to sit down, look at it, and say, right. So yeah, I've got a monitor, got a 4th TV up on the top, which is one of the reasons one of the reasons I had under the goal, because this is an old 32-inch heavy. I've got it supported on a on a piece of decking board. So on my new rig, it was got just one of these monitor supports, and there's no way it would support that. So Mark's wanting to try and get me. I've left it completely really up to Mark. He knows what I'm like, and I'm pretty satisfied just to have what I've got. So Mark's sorting everything out for me, which was fantastic. You know, it's yeah, it's taking a lot to get used to. I've got to admit. Oh, I tell you what, this is a nice little hill up here. Imagine coming up here on my bike. I know I've been up a few like it. Right, last one. Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks, Ryan. Be brutal if you need to be. Not coming to spot. I'm just doing a drop off. Adam, just dropped my boat off in the boatyard. GNT, that's the yard. People, yeah. I've said many times before, it's took me by surprise. Not the kindness of people, which has completely restored my faith in humanity, but down to, I mean, you know, people faking having illnesses. I mean, who would have thought? Pretending to have seizures just because Mark's had them, it's disgraceful. So I'm just pleased his mum doesn't see all that, because it's distressing enough. Right, let's. Oh, red spanner job. Evening, yeah. Yeah, do it online chat if you can, buddy, or in-game chat. It doesn't ping my ears. Right. Sorry, chat now. I'm just gonna. Oh, look at that. That's a nice little area there, isn't it? Oh, nice bulldozer for Ryan. We did have Ryan surface today. He'd come back from finding girls. That was his own words, not mine. And apparently he'd been successful, so... Hiya, Greg. Loving them vultures, Greg. I don't... Oh, good grief. That was... What did I do there? I was got excited over the... yeah, Charlotte. People were asking where's Ryan, and I was saying all I can tell you is the last message I got of Ryan, he'd been to not an agricultural show, but like a machinery, big earth moving machines and things like that, which is what he works with. He'd been to the show, obviously seen the show, and his last message to me was, "I'm off to find girls." So when people were asking about it, that's all I could say. That was his last known whereabouts. Well, sorry, that was his last message. And he hadn't been heard of since, so we were quite concerned. But he's made it safely. I will quiz him a little bit more if he surfaces again tonight for you. Yeah, I mean, that as I say, I know you know what I'm like for making things up or having a joke, but that's what he said. Yeah, I did laugh as well. Good lad. All the lads are here. Everyone's in getting the garage as well. I'm not sure. Well, only stream I'll do now is if I want. Cheers, lads. Only stream I'll do now, obviously, back to being on with Mark, and then fill in on a Tuesday again. So there's absolutely no worry, Striker. Please don't worry. It's Tom was going to have a barbecue over at Emma's mum's, and then leaving to head. It's 3.5 hours a straight drive back to where we used to live, you know. So, but Tom doesn't mind. He's used to that. Tom's doing what I used to love doing, you know, just being out driving on a night or drive anywhere. I didn't care. If anyone wanted to go for a drive, I was there. Just as well, like, because obviously doing it as a living driving, so... Right, let me get parked up. Oh. Hey Charlotte, are you not in tonight? Seems you. I know you said you were you're doing a lot of studying and that, but surely you deserve a little bit of a break. And where's that man of yours? I've not seen him in for a bit. Yeah, tell him he's missed. Well, he's not on my board. We've got a really, really good turnout for Dr. Dave's, which is brilliant. Right, everybody, let's, we may as well rock and roll, eh? I really want to know if Extreme Striker gets in. Oh, Slap. How are you doing today, buddy? Still in hospital? I nearly said still in hospital, I hope, but I corrected myself. I was going to say still in hospital, and I hope you are feeling better. Right, I kind of... Yeah, okay, Charlotte, yeah, you take care. Yeah, that's a good way to rest. Oh, can you imagine if we did that all the way down to Montpellier? But no, well, oh, could do that back to, oh no, I tell you where I haven't got a garage. Well, that would be nice to get to Vanger. Or Bergen, I haven't got the garages there yet, for some strange reason. But, right, 2 minutes chat while I look for a job. Oh, there, we've got to go to Grimsby. There's no other way. Grimsby it is. And I know where I'm going from Grimsby, I know as well. So, excavator to Grimsby, everybody. Wish sometime. Pandu, yeah, I mean, just take your time and put things together and build what you can, make what you can. There's some brilliant extreme strikers in there. Actually, from my where Mark grew up, you know, town, so it's nice for him to be in. Right, 7 miles to go and get the excavator. Michael, hiya buddy, never seen you today, but obviously I just realised that you, oh no, you wouldn't be in college today, college will be off today. Sorry lads, I wasn't sure who was behind me there, so I've just gone straight round. Just finishing off his weekend off. Hey Caden. If anybody asked anything while I was in Red Spanner there, please ask it again if you need to. You've been camping, wow. That's, I mean, I have done a little bit of camping. Me and Mark, some of the places we used to take the remote control tanks, we used to go to a lot of shows, and obviously that meant staying over, so we were lucky enough to stay over in some really good places, like Eden Camp, and Sunderland Aircraft Museum was quite strange because that was just sleeping in a hangar, so that was quite good. That, hi Kaz. Oh, well done, mate. Well done, mate. I wanted to say wow and well done, but as usual, I got stuck. It's a nice place to come for the excavator in here, actually. I don't know if I've done that before. Which way around will it be? Let me see. Oh, it's round that way, is it? Okay. Oh, it's a Westie. Right, I'm going to have to look outside the cap, lads, I'm sorry. Fancy a band? I don't know, it's a strange world, as I say. Oh yeah, Grimsby, yeah, keep the windows up. Oh, do you hear that? I think I'm going to put it down to the dust. It was the dust. I couldn't see it. Wow, there we are. That's a canny little place to be in, that. You know, it's really good, that. Not my driving, mind. Right, no. Cause it's, I know, I would like to read out what you're saying, mate. It's, yeah, anyone can, yeah, it's sad. It's sad, it's annoying, it's everything. So, well done to you, buddy. As I say, there is some fantastic people out there. You're absolutely right, Ryan, yeah. I think we all know it exists. Oh, what's Toasted Harvest said? Is he asking me something? Oh, sorry. Here, hi, Toasted Harvest for one anyway. When are you supposed to be getting your new? Oh, I know. It's completely in Mark's hands, and as I say, I wanted personally for Mark to have a good weekend. He was getting bombarded with people personally asking him. So in the end I said, no, honestly, I've got my daughter coming this week. She comes on Wednesday, doesn't go till Saturday, so I will be here to drive her and my wife around wherever they want to go. So that will you know, take that weekend and that up. So he said he was waiting for something as well, so I don't know what that is. So but I'll say I'm not pressured him at all. He's had an awful lot on. As you all can see, you know, you get to see what he really does during his day. So I really wanted him to enjoy Tom coming up and a bit downtime. Emma was off over the weekend, so you know, he deserves it, the lad. Right, what's... Yeah, I don't know, Charlotte. I mean, to be fair, lad, I know some people are just trying genuinely to say hello. If you know it to be a bad word, if you've you know, I know what you're saying. It's it is a hard one, but I know there is people genuinely just want to say hello as well. So I don't want to give them a bad impression right from the get-go. Right. Not good, Michael. I guess. Oh, what's happened there? And CP. Oh yes. Sorry, Andrew. Yeah, you've got your. That's more important. You've got your PC build coming along, haven't you? Right. So I'll try and read that when I get around this corner. Start running Google. I know exactly what your lads are frightened of, the same as what me and Mark are. I think one of the reasons, and I think other people would agree, that if you're just trying to say hello in a foreign language, you know, I would hate to be just timing someone out. Or it is difficult. I appreciate it. It's difficult. I wish I had a perfect answer. Hiya, Deham. It's hard because you don't understand it. I know. Yeah, Dean, all of that, totally, 100%. As I say, I don't know what the answer is, but I think you can understand us being frightened that we don't want to put people off either. Oh, we've got... where's the entrance here? Is it in here? I'm making it up as I go along, obviously. Sorry everyone in chat, just while I get around this wiggly bit. That's a co-driver slang for going around the corner. Oh, greeting from Argentina. Wow, well done. Yeah, you know, mods do a fantastic job. Please don't get me wrong at all. I'm just voicing our personal opinion, and right, I've gone too far there. But please don't think I'm saying it's easy either, because I know fine well it's not. You are, Charlotte. You do very, very good. And I'm pleased you picked up on that. As I say, I really honestly don't know what the answer is. If there was a quick way to decipher what people are saying, I as I say, if someone's legitimately saying hello, but I mean, I've been trying to caught out people trying to get me to swear and read it out like that. So honestly, I really do see from both ways. So you still do a fantastic job. We just couldn't manage without you. So hi, Gambler. Right, I'll just get out of here and then I'll get on to some more chat. You can slap if we got to go through Kiel, buddy. I got to apologise. I don't know this part of the map well at all. So I've got to thank everyone for just keeping it moving there. That's brilliant. We don't go through Kiel, Slappy. Adam might be able to give you an idea where we go through. That's not. I know we've got to go to Grimsby, so that gets us back out of DLC. So, right, some of the lads are stopping for fuel. So, and there's a red light as well. So, please let me know via in-game chat or whatever how many people might need to stop for fuel. Because I'm just happy to pull over, you know. Yeah, we might need somebody in chat that's quite good with languages as well. that might be very handy for us. Hey, Lee James. Yeah, Charlotte, I know you do quite well. As I say, I don't know how often you are in the checks. I do know you've got a lot on yourself, Charlotte, so but I will have a chat with Marky and see. Certainly knowing you from sort of the you know, from the area that you live in anyway, it could be very handy. Yeah, Dean, thanks for it. As I say, it's not a criticism whatsoever, and I want to completely 100% support the mods. It's just purely, I don't want to give a first impression bad side of the channel. We're getting so many people coming from, you know, that's taking me by surprise. So if someone's trying to say hello and we're just, they wouldn't know why. So I'm happy for any suggestions anyway. That's and I would pass that on to Marky as well. Hi, Mr. Woody. Hopefully you have been off all weekend and just come in from the garden, hopefully, with a bottle in your hand after having a barbecue. What is it? Burger in one hand and bottle in the other. Hiya, Twin Cam. How's it going? Right, if anyone's at the back, I really could do with an update on, you know, how many people have stopped, or, you know, something like that. Andrew Robinson, that's it. that's a good spell correction. Ooh, Mr. Woody's out in the garden. Another from where Mark grew up. So must have come across our path at some point. Right, what I've been doing again. Oh, Twin Cam, honestly, I couldn't, mate. I mean, honestly, my brain power is seriously damaged as it is, so as soon as you hola, I know that one, Francisco. And as I say, a lot of it's my inadequacy. I do feel very, very inadequate when I can't even say hello or whatever in another language. I will certainly try. Been 26 degrees in the old Newton Aycliffe. If anyone wants to do a Google Earth for where we used to live, where Mark ran around as a child free. So that was a good day. I grew up there, you know. Moved there in 1964. Yeah, I was born in 1964, so I moved there in 65, sorry. So yeah. Oh, prepping again, Twin Cam. Yeah, got you there, buddy, now. Right, as I say, a slight update from the back of the queue would be very nice, but I don't want to... Hiya, Lee. Right, I'm just going to put my cruise on there and... Antlol, his laptop is having a poop. P-O-O-P. Yeah, quad cap. No, there's really only one RS twin cam, that's for sure. Right, there's been a crash behind. I don't know how bad that was. Hi, William is back in. I knew he'd be sitting back watching. Now I know I can picture what he does. One day I'll get to see his viewing chair and his feet up and just kicking back watching what's going on. I take it you haven't tried to get on the Truckers MP? Oh, I know you're busy, so... Right, do we need to... Right, lads, if you're with me, can you just knock a couple of mile off? I'm just going to pull over and get a general regroup here, if that's okay. We've lost a few in the pile-up, so... I was trying to wait for a petrol station, but there wasn't one, so... I'll have a quick look at the map. Oh, there is one coming up, so... Oh, we'll wait for everyone now. Now we're sitting tight. We've no hurry. Ryan, not tonight. Oh, thanks, babe. Would you do me a favour? George, you do me a favour and fill that up with water for me, please? Just in the bathroom. Just help me mouth. Thanks, babe. Oh, that's great. Got me a cup of coffee in. Right, someone doing a conversion. Right, Paul O'Neill, welcome in the stream. Thanks very much for that, Charlotte. That's brilliant. Pumped up. No, he's just finishing off his weekend with round at Emma's mum. I think they were having a barbecue. I think. Yeah, thanks for that, Charlotte. As I say, I will pass all these on to Mark and right. Oh, thanks, babe. All right, thanks for that, Pat. Oh, she's superstar, my wife. You get asked after, you know, already. I told everyone about your arm, you know, so everyone's been asking after you. So, you see. I hope you all end up as lucky as I've been. Right, let's now. Okay, Charlotte, thanks for that. You know, any ideas that can help us like that, that's absolutely fantastic. You know. See you in 5 minutes. Yeah. I'm sure. Back to chat. Yeah, back to chat. But yeah, I mean, seriously, if anyone has any ideas like that that can help us out like that, I mean, things are growing and it's moving forward. So we need to look at something, you know. Yeah, back to night, guys. Oh, Michael off already. 9:30. That means you're going to be back on before 10. It's James. Hiya, buddy. Like Michael. I'd love to know when everyone catches us up, if that's possible. There must be quite a few behind. I don't know where Dr. Dave went with all his lads. Yes, I think he does go and have a shower, doesn't he? For Gamerton. 78, hi buddy. Sorry Duncan, apologise for that. Yeah, I'm going to sit and wait. I'm going to sit and wait for them. I did shout out to see if we knew what the state behind was, so I apologise for that. Right, Gerard Mount. Right, that's us, lads. I think that's everyone catching up. Alright, Reese, you can let us out there if you could, buddy. Thanks, everyone. Just makes sense waiting for everyone and getting... Right, where we're at the moment, Reese. Use the... Honestly, I can't see past you, buddy, so... Right. It's okay sitting in front of us, but that's better, just so I can see past you. Hi, by the way, yeah. No, I just logged on to through YouTube, Andrew. The only thing I couldn't do, there's something I need to do so that I can do various things, so we'll sort that out when Mark's down here. Oh no! How? Oh, Ashton. Right, where's he going to get put? Right, you're going to get put back in Aalborg. So... I would suggest you go across to Grimsby. Buddy, sorry about that. Reese, you do seem to be around some accidents, buddy, I'm afraid. That's sad. I don't know what happened, so I can't really comment, but... The lads with only cabs only, they don't have a good track record, unfortunately. Twin cam off, is he? Right, check my truck, please. Right, what was that, Jack? Is this England at the moment? No, we're in, I'm pretty sure Denmark, I think. And we're just going to get on the ferry. I nearly said train there, but yeah, we're going to get on the ferry and come across to Grimsby. So I think anyone who's been wiped out, that's really the best place to go. Oh, Michael's got a spider in his bed, so yeah, I thought you'd gone to bed. You're back on. We said you're going to get a shower and you'll be back on. Ah, go tricks, that's good. You speak French, that's, yeah, I do need to brush up on a few easy words. Oh, you don't like spiders, do you? Mark doesn't either. No, Mark, brings him out in fear. Yeah, but I mean, I take it you've got a computer and all that, trains. I mean, it's what was the price of ETS today, Vinny? £4 something or something you looked at? Under £5. So, oh yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't know what to do with snakes, but I've had hold of a corn snake, but that's all. Had hold of a tarantula as well, but the sort of more scariest one for me personally was a friend of mine who used to take these small, what's the right word for them? Small but large insects, you know that kind of thing, around to schools to show them. So he brought them in one day for Mark and them to see. So, but one of them was a black, oh crikey me, scorpion. So that seemed more frightening to me, because when I had hold of the tarantula, before he gave me let me hold it, he did make me promise that I wouldn't drop it because I would break it. And I then realised how fragile they are. He said they're like the back of the spine is like an egg, and they're very, very easy to break. So I learnt a lot that day. So didn't mind having the tarantula on my hand, but I was okay with the scorpion. But he said you just got to be careful. You don't put your hand over the top because it thinks it's getting attacked by a bird. So if you had it in your hand and you have the other one underneath, you've got to then go like that, and then that so it can walk properly. So weird, but I was more apprehensive. That's probably the right word. Yeah. Scorpion. Yeah, I mean spider, snakes. The as I say, the corn snake, which obviously is just like well, like a corn colour. Yeah, more like, yeah. I'm trying to think of the kind of beigey yellow, yeah, as I said, it didn't really bother me really. The strangest thing he had though was a millipede. Is it millipede or millipede? It was like a big long stick with a lot of legs, and it was just watching it crawl along the counter. It was bizarre watching it. It was fascinating. Charlotte, you're sneaking in again, but I really, really appreciate that. I will be passing on some things to Marky. Yeah, but being a student teacher, we can all learn something, so I'm all up for that. Ah, she never actually left, so really she's not coming back, is she? If you haven't left, you can't come back, can you? She hasn't gone, so there's Ryan's Voltra. I was trying to show him that the other night. There wasn't one anywhere. So, thank you, Charlotte. Yeah, that's absolutely right. But no, I say we can all learn something. It's when you it's when you stop learning you want to worry. So, yeah, Michael, she has beaten you tonight, buddy. That's for sure. Right, what have I missed? Any? Yeah, thanks for that, Vinny. I mean, I'm trying my best to explain, but no, seeing this, all I can say is like a stick, very rigid stick. But then the way it was all joined, it was like like your shower hose, like a corrugated. It's so weird. It was, yeah, that was bizarre. That very, very clever though, and I just never knew how delicate that spider was. Yeah, Programmerton. The only planes I really use are in War Thunder, so and there is a new plane game coming out. It's 303 Squadron. It's been was going to be tomorrow. Oh, buddy, it was going to be tomorrow, and now it's been pushed back to the 24th. So that's on early access. So I'm quite waiting for that to come out. So I'm saving me little pennies up for that. That's me pocket money being saved. So I also need to know what I'm gonna sort of need for rig build and things like that, you know. So so that's going to be an exciting time ahead, I've got to say. It's exciting seeing Mark, and it'd be nice seeing him back in his rig, getting the full use of it. So right, ages. Well, I'm 53. My wife was laughing. She said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Oh no, we got that sorted out." Right, who've we got on ages? I think Charlotte, you said you were 24-ish. I'm gonna really beg your pardon if I'm wrong. We've got you mixed up. But Trains, you're the same age as Marky. Marky's 27. My daughter's now coming up 30. Oh, she just turned 31. Yeah, she might have just turned. Oh God, I hate that when you just can't stop. Nearly put your foot through the floor. That so hurts your foot. Oh, Jack Dolman, 16. Right, you can legally get married now, mate. Ben's just turned 20. Yeah, that is good to know that, Jack. It's you know, really you should just know that. I should just know that off the top of our heads, really. Mr. Jingle's a student pilot, right? I mean, what kind of age do you have to be for that? Was he 16? PS4 gamer, 40, right? Okay. I'm just telling my wife about you today, funny enough. We've just been down to Morrison's there, so as I say, it'll be very strange if I've passed you somewhere and obviously don't know you. Oh, Freedom 89. Oh, you rocking there, 89. Well done, buddy. Oh, 20. Oh well, I beg your pardon. I give you an extra 4 years for some reason. I really apologise for that. I've embarrassed myself again. So not only have I asked the lady if she's had the baby when she wasn't even pregnant in the first place, I've now given Charlotte 4 more years. So right, Michael is rocking 47. 47 wasn't a good time for me, I've got to say. 53's turning out a lot better for me, I've got to say. Right, but I never told you that. Ah, okay, I've got it mixed up with somebody, Charlotte, so which isn't hard for me, as you know. All right, 90 and a pilot. That's the thing, you say. I can only take what you say as the truth. Right, who have we got? Anonymous, you're 16. You're 15, aren't you? You're coming up 16, which is why I call you the Oracle. Firefighter, we're just discussing ages, firefighter, so if you want to chip in with an age, sorry lads, I've just messed up my gears massively. Sorry. I think after disgracing myself is all I can say with Charlotte. Ryan. I thought you might just get it there. Here's me thinking you're all going to be serious. Right, firefighter's 38, so I'm going to say yes. He's telling me the truth. It's like a truth or... Is it truth or dare? Andrew Bennett's rocking 23, so I can't even remember if 23 was a good age. No, it wasn't. I'd started my job, and I was married, and I think Cheryl was just on the way then when I look back. My daughter. Yeah, she must have been, because she's 30 and I'm 53, so somewhere along the line there was the daughter in there. Ah, capture, I was just going to say that one. You can't have that. Oh, I saved it. Oh no, nearly. Please lads, just take your time. There's no hurry. Sorry Adam, have I wrote you off, buddy? So yeah, please just take your time, lads. There's just no hurry. You've only got to put in if you need me to slow down, and I will slow down and wait for everybody. What the deal for someone? Oh, there's a good one. Gerard's 46 in 2.25 hours, so that's a good one. Greg's a tank driver. I'm going to probably think he could be a tank driver. I'm not sure on the 120 though. Is that 120 months or? Actually, I mean, after having the remote control tanks, I should have said I wanted to be a tank driver, but I just wanted to be a digger driver, and that's what I should have done. Right, Dean's coming in with a nice, sensible 19. Yeah, pole dancer, obviously, Vinny, with the mankini. I noticed Mr. William R.S. Trincam's quiet on the age front, and I'm too much of a gentleman to ask him. Stay safe, buddy. Right, we must need regrouping somewhere. Yeah, Vinny the pole dancer. Ah, sorry Adam as well, I forgot to check your name in the on the board as well. He's changed his name to Neil's Oracle. I have got to say, you come up with some, you know, crazy facts, you know. We are very, very good at finding stuff, or you've got a lot of knowledge on board, so that's really good to know for you, for that age as well, so. Ooh, what am I doing, Neil? Yeah, they see Neil's Oracle there. Cookie, oh, what's Cookie up to? Hiya, Jack. Oh, yeah, please don't go offending Charlotte there. I've done my... Programmerton's decided he now wants to be 78. So... I only look 21, thanks. Is that if you just... Is that with your eyes closed? Oh, Beer Hunter's in. That's good. There's a name from the chat, so nice to get you in, buddy. Right, Patrick, back on the Sensible. We've just landed in Grimsby. And if I can get a job from Grimsby to Swansea, that's where I'm going. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I mean, can imagine, well, I'm only joking about this because obviously I can't pole dance, but imagine going for lessons. Get Mark booked in and take him with me. I'm going to be ready for the red spanner anyway. Ah, Edgar Britt is back. You see what I'm playing at? Right, Jacob, Adam is probably the best, again, my oracle to answer that. What's the longest drive? I think someone said they'd done an 1,800 mile job. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. Toby, you need to use the NVIDIA surround in your NVIDIA control panel. Drag, hi buddy. What's your real name? What my real name? I've got a few. It could be Microwave Man. Yeah, Mr. Sport. Yeah, I think, as I say, once you've got obviously all the leads plugged in and all your monitors working, you know, you do need the NVIDIA surround. But just YouTube it, honestly, buddy. It's so easy. Programmertons, now a stripper. 55. Actually, I think what you're doing is regressing back through your life. I could do that, couldn't I, and go backwards. There you go. Or check the link provided by... that's Toby Cousins, yeah. Is Tom's Hardware still on the go? That used to be a go-to sort of... well, for buying things anyway. I'm going to get this cup of coffee sometime. There you go. That's what the oracle's saying. 2,125 mile. Hi K2. Hiya to Hungary. Hungary. Yeah, how's that pronounced actually? Hungary. Yeah, Hungary. That sounds better. There you go, straight in with Tom's Hardware. What if they have AMD? I think that's iFinity, isn't it, for AMD? I think I remember hearing. 4th screen do you have, Neil? What 4th screen? It's a Samsung 32-inch TV. Oh, Hungary. Yes, I've just realised, yeah. Oh, corner coming. Put me coffee down. There is Greg's in Scotland. The only thing that really horrified me is they didn't do corned beef pasties, which obviously in the northeast you could get. But Morrison, get me words in, Morrison's have started doing them here in Stranraer, so that might be the biggest change since I came to Scotland. Yeah, V1. I'm on a V2. Mark has got a V1. I have got a V1 in the cupboard as a spare, but obviously there's V 2.5 now, when you really just want to wait till the because I've got the first AccuForce, no AccuForce, direct drive. No, Vinny, it's absolutely, there's no problem. As I say, I did once discuss with trying to get Mark mine, but then when you looked at everything you needed to add on to it, it was still a fortune. So there's no easy way. It was one of the reasons I kept mine, is you just need to be able to, if you've got a fault, you need to be able to send it back and get it repaired. And what do you do in the meantime? Mark has kept his Thrustmaster stuff for that reason though. Right, which side of the road am I on? I think I'm over there, so we'll go for it. Right, where's the spanner of red? Oh, there it is. Ah, here's one of Dr. Dave's. Hopefully we can all get... oh God, don't turn off. Hopefully we can all reassemble. Yeah, I've got a V1 as a spare. I bought it second hand, and then I upgraded it to the better base, so, and kept the other one. That's just a no-brainer. I mean, you know, so what do you do when you're in all the time like myself? So it might sound extravagant, but for what you'd get for it, as opposed to, you know, and it's got to be easy for me to do as well, to just change over things. So well, as I say, we were going to hook Mark up with it, but it's just everything else just couldn't afford. When you actually looked at it on the whole, it was just too much still. No. I mean, sorry, I did get an upgrade because everyone put together, well, not only first to help me repair my computer before Christmas when I just ran out of coin trying to do it, and then everyone put together to get me these two rims, which is this one that's on here and this one as well, and my paddle shifters as well, which are absolutely brilliant. That gets them away from the hub. So yeah, there's just no need really. Right, did I repair there? I think I did actually, didn't I? Okay, Duncan, yeah, safe trucking buddy. Mike, Vinny, Michael's back as well. Is either the spider's still there, or right? Jacob. Don't think I said hello to yourself, and Mark Walker. I think you're right. I've not missed anything else. Yeah, Dr. Dave, take care, buddy. Thanks for trucking along. It got a bit messy there somewhere along the line. I don't know how. It was not a big journey, but it definitely got scruffy. What graphics card are you running? Well, I had a 980 Ti in, but obviously the trouble I had before Christmas, autumn time, turned out to be faulty, so I had to go back to a 980. But ended up not water cooling it, liquid cooling it. Yeah, so put a CPU cooler on it, so it runs a little bit cooler, and therefore it got a little bit more power out of it. So we're getting about as much as I can get out of it, that's for sure. So they're just so expensive. I am worried slightly about the future that way, as everyone else would be. You know, you've got new games coming out. Farm Sim 19, you know. I'm trying to look for Swansea. I know you can understand where I'm wanting to go. I do like that Swansea one. Cardiff, Schmardiff. Carl's going to go all the way back across. Oh, no, I'm going that way. Sorry, chat, just bear with us. Oh, a wind turbine to Roscoff. Is that DLC to Roscoff? Adam, Oracle, wherever he is, he's going to find that quickly and tell me. Right, can't go there. He's very quick. Anybody else got any suggestions where you want to go? I can't. I wanted to go to Swansea. Oh, hang on a sec. There's a good thing. Want to go to Brussels? There we go. Yeah, I've got a fourth screen up there. Right, Brussels, everybody. That's 404 miles. So Monocle. Reese wants to go to, well, we'll go past over anyway, so. You from Scotland, Neil? No, I was from the northeast of England, that's where I was born and brought up, so I moved to Scotland just coming up 6 years ago. Hi Neil. Yeah, good. It has been a, yeah, it has been a hot day, buddy. Oh, damn. Just getting across that threshold, you only got to do one at a time. Yeah, you get yourself in the garden, mate. That's absolutely right, mate. Yeah, Brussels ant. Yeah, definitely is. Yeah, slap if you're about. Off to Brussels now. Yeah, Brussels carbosa. As in Brussels sprout, which I don't like, but my wife does. Oh, Chromonicles from Australia. Wow. Yeah, we've been discussing hot weather, so it'll be a bit of a laugh for you. I'm melting now, and I don't know what. It's not that warm. Some heat coming out of that computer, I tell you. Oh, now there, place Sean, you've got an exciting day ahead, buddy. That indeed is excitement. Yeah, Mr. Sporty, all will be revealed when my new rig comes and we get that built. Sorry, bud. Right, I'll just go careful out here because some lads are just picking up. Yeah, I mean, my rig at the moment's only a wooden built construction, so there's nothing pretty about it. Jacob, what you've been asking? I'm from Chatham, is that right? It's only going to be 20 degrees Celsius, yeah. Oh, is that all you got in Australia? Well, that's my ignorance, I've got to admit. Right, does the job down here? Yeah, oh yeah, oh, honestly, Mark, like I say, I'm the first to admit that getting help to get a new rig, I couldn't have dreamed of it, to be fair. Not in my wildest dreams, I've got to say. Now, it's just one of these who you just, you know, you've got what you've got and you make the best of what you've got. So it's just a TechNet headset, which all of a sudden Vinny is going to hit you with the the Amazon link. I've been very happy with it. It's nowhere near as comfortable as my Corsair one, but the microphone's better, and I think it's probably because it's wired. I think I've tried the Corsair one to get away with it. If I get a standalone microphone or something like that, probably would go back to just using my Corsair ones. But Lance, yeah, good. I mean, I loved my stream this afternoon because there was so many more people in than I expected. So. Okay, Vinny, sorry about that, buddy. I might have missed it when you said night. Night now, buddy, yeah. Have a good night. Soon, Mark. There's a couple of things to sort out. Ah, Slappy is in. I didn't realise you coming past me like a bat out of hell, but... Oh no, I'm only going to tell the truth, buddy. I'm not going to... you ask a question, I'll tell you the truth. In playing with Mark. It's Tom, yeah. Chromonicle, yeah, absolutely. Right. Right, I'm going to let people get in that petrol station and get... I should have actually gone in myself. Plank 3.0. No, I'm the same day, and well, as you know, I take something to get me to sleep. I'll do that after the stream, and then I wait till that kicks in, and then I just fall in my bed. It's a waste of time lying down before that because I'm too uncomfortable to get comfortable. So, who's Tom? Yeah. Right, just put your PC in the... I know. I'm just waiting. Ashton's gone past. That's some bad lag. You've got some bad spandex going on there, Ashton. And there's your bar. Right, I'm just making sure I've not missed anything. Use Turtle Beach headset, Pete? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was shocked when I went to Mark's. Mark had some slightly different shape and they're slightly older than these ones. But I put them on. As you know, Mark breaks things, obviously, when he's having a seizure. But are we ready to go, lads? Right, off we go, Lee. It'd be great if we can all stay together somehow. Right, just steady away. But yes, it's when I had a try of these round Marks, but obviously just ordered them with slightly different earpiece. But they've been fine. I must admit, after a couple of hours having them on, I think like any headphone, you can't wait to get them off. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Adam, but I mean, you're then going to tell me what the price is. I mean, you know, when I say I run on a tight budget, I really do run on a tight budget, so... What is that, the... Oh yeah, 1 hour and 54 minutes. Oh, yeah, that was good. It's a shame we can't stay on and celebrate it with you, buddy. I'll tell you what, that'll be good. Doing a stream over New Year. I really missed that this year, but for obvious reasons. I missed the whole Christmas. I didn't hear what anyone got for Christmas or anything out. Yeah, I've got trousers on actually, buddy. Tom likes his shorts, as you saw. Tom does like his shorts on. It's a strange question, Epic Gamer, but it's a valid question, but it's a strange one. Right. Can you imagine me trying to pronounce the name of that? To say that I would have difficulty would be... Right, Ashton, you've got serious spandex, buddy. So I've gone straight past. No panther. No, I'm not commando. Trousers and pants today. I'm all locked and loaded. Skin colour, yeah. Schilt. Is that right? Well, as I say, it's a serious amount. I thought when I paid £60 for them Corsair ones because they were on a sale, that was pushing the boat out, and you know, so a sheltered life when it comes to that kind of thing. Got me lucky pains on, William. Have you got me spandex in front? Well, as a cyclist, obviously I was quite happy shaving my legs and had all the lycra and all that kind of carry on, so you know, I can't be embarrassed in that direction. Ah, right, I'll definitely won't say that out loud, and just in case it, we'll leave that in the chat. Hiya, Josh. Yeah, Jack, it's, can't say good evening all night. Just think there's something else to ask me. There must be something. Can you go off-road in the game? Well, I think Adam's definitely been off-roading it. Yeah, we do get some off-road, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to play the game as you would drive in real life. Your rig is so close to Mark's, it's so not. Unfortunately. Yeah, Mark's new rig is, you know, I was very interested to see it. I have seen them on the, I did want to know, pronounced Rocklaw. Well then you're a bad driver, okay. You do for a job. Me? No, I don't. I was medically finished, me, mate. I was self-employed and house owner and all that kind of carry on, so it wasn't a fun time, I can tell you that. Right, hello guys. Hi, Shadow. Yeah, server 1. Elmo, always server 1, buddy. I think you ask me pretty much every time you come in. I don't really think you need a full stop, buddy. It's just in-game. It's just chat, buddy. It's not a grammar competition. We read quite quickly, so it's. I've got one pet. Well, I've got 2 pets actually. One pet's my wife, because I sometimes call a pet. That's a pet 8 actually. No, seriously, we've only got 1 pet, and it's our Cocker Spaniel called Dan. And he's 8.5. A full stop is when you've got to brake quickly because you're going to hit the truck in front of you. Where am I from? County Durham in England, northeast of England. Like, no, it's alright, buddy. I don't really do crazy stuff, it's just I make mistakes, like, because I'm trying to read and and drink my coffee still. Oh, you've got a Chihuahua, German Shepherd and 2. There you go, so we've been through ages and temperatures, so what pets have you got then? Come on. Right, Joel is from... Sad, we're down on numbers a little bit at the moment in the convoy, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. Just going to slow down, lads, and just see if we can get a few more people caught up. Hiya, David. Yeah. Thanks for dropping in. 2 crazy kids, I know, after... I had 2 that never got along, so... Mark and his sister never got along. 2 completely different people. Lovely people. Love them to bits, but they were, as you know, just completely different. Well, no, I'm nowhere near the best driver now at all. Too many drugs inside now. I don't really like going outside driving. I wait till I'm well enough to do so. I've just got another screen, buddy. Wesley. Oh, Dylan, 2 Springer Spaniels, 4 ferrets, 1 goldfish and a rabbit. That's some going there. All right, Mark Walker's coming with a Jack Russell Terrier named Gizmo. Oh, that's good. Oh, Jack's got a chocolate lab. Oh wow, lovely. We've got a black Labrador next door called Alfie, who we look after from time to time. Well, as you know, with my friend's been really poorly over the last 2 years, we looked after him quite a lot. A Shih Tzu now for, and you got a dwarf rabbit. What the hell is a dwarf? Sorry, what is a dwarf rabbit? I thought they were small anyway. I'll tell you what it was. Until we came here, I'd never really seen the difference between a hare and a rabbit. But there's quite a few hare about where we live, so it's yeah, there is a big difference. Oh, Wuzzy has a Cocker Spaniel as well. What's he called? Or he or she? Right, Lucky Vinny has gone. Oh, I would definitely, yeah, you're right, absolutely right. I would have been one. Oh, that came out me a strange angle there. Yeah, that's a full stop. Engine off. Press enter. I have got Dirt Rally, yes. Never got away with it. Dirt 4, I found a better playing experience, or not as... What's the right word? I just don't think... It's going to be hard to capture that rally experience, I suppose. See, race tracks and all that, they can copy, like iRacing have done, they can copy real world tracks. It would be lovely to copy real world stages, rally stages. Brussels destination, which if you go back to Rally Championship 1999, that's what they tried to do. So it was quite a good rally game at the time for what was available. I loved it. I'm so pleased I played it, but never had the equipment you've got now. When you think about it, a 19-inch monitor was massive in them days. People had 14-inch VDUs, you know. My dad wouldn't upgrade from his 14-inch to a 15-inch. No, I'm not doing that. £550 I think I paid for my 19-inch monitor. When we left the old house, when we moved, I left it in the top of the garage. I just couldn't bear to throw it away. But no use to anybody. Yeah, Dirt Rally, it's... Right, how many we've got now? So, we've lost quite a lot, but that's absolutely fine. Yes, yeah, V1 shifter, yeah. I mean, Mark loves his, but Adams Anonymous has got the TH8 shifter for the Thrustmaster, and alright, you can't put it into sequential as easy, but if you're trucking, you're just not even interested in that. Of course, the real trucks are all automatic, aren't they? So really, we're just looking for that little bit extra. I can tell you now, Stripey, it's the observation. It doesn't feel like driving on the road. It's, you know, you just change gear and you steer and all that, and that's fine. The only mistakes I've made is getting in my own car, because I'm using a different pattern gearbox. First is third on here, and again I did it today. Reversed in my car park and put it into third, and nearly stalled it this time. But it's the observation. So when there's accidents happen, you see a lot of the young ones who maybe don't drive, and they've still got the foot in, and everyone else is, and you know, a normal driver who's got the observation, they're already slowing down and preparing to take action, you know. Firefighters, that you away. See you later, buddy. Thanks as always. I'll be on with Mark tomorrow night again, obviously, and obviously Mark's doing a bit of Euro trucking tomorrow night with it as well. And I did say he could come in if he wanted to have his channel back. Oh my God, you know Spanish. Oh, who knows Spanish? Is that Ben? Where, Mark? Reese, yeah, just as I say, weekend off, buddy. Enjoying himself. Nice bit of downtime. Sharing his room with his friend, which is, I wish I could do it myself with him. Oh! I read somewhere that by 2040 the government want all electric cars gone. Yeah, you're not going to be able to charge them up, are you? I love that there. There was something going around on Facebook where I can't remember which village it was, but someone had put a picture of someone trying to charge their electric car to extension cables, I think, or something like that, you know, just to try and get a car charged. So this is, I mean, I don't, can you imagine, right? I don't, have any of you watched an old comedy program called Yes Minister, and then that became Yes Prime Minister? I would seriously, if I was a teacher, I would get all the youngsters to watch it. And it just makes you realise what's going on in Westminster, and you can't get that picture out of your head, what a bunch of fools they are. And they make us look like fools as well. Hydrogen, yeah. I was told a long time ago somebody produced an engine or a blueprint or something that would have done away with petroleum, but it was squashed, and everything was done what they could to stop it being made, for obvious reasons. I mean, but yeah, it'll be interesting when I'm no longer here. So like my grandchildren are what, 4 and 2 ish, you know, so yeah, and imagine what kind of world they'll be grown up into. Josh, well, as I say, I've got to say, in these games, providing you can set your graphics with a long draw distance, the looking for things, it does help. I've got to say, William Game, but the roads, the offshoots and all that, there's just nothing like it at all. Now, listening to some of these sim racers, they were saying that obviously driving the cars is completely different, but it's the racing angles, the way you approach corners and all that, which gets them prepared and being out on the real tracks. So yeah, well, Steve, and I tell you what, Steve, here's the thing. How much are you getting charged for your road, sorry, it's not even road tax now, your emissions tax? Because you've got a 4x4, an older Cavalier, I'm paying £230 now for my Volvo. It's got a clean, it's got a catalytic converter on it, so it's got to pass a modern's emissions test, but yet you pay more in tax. So Max, out. Well, hopefully he's probably back in his room by now, I would say, or downstairs with Emma. Emma will be at work tomorrow. Yeah, it's what it was for a year. That's 2002 car. It's got to pass a modern MOT, and yet as I say, some of them are £20, I think. A lady next door, I don't think she paid anything on the car she got rid of. It was, what did she have? Oh, I can't remember, but it was virtually nothing. Volkswagen Lupo, Josh, well that'll be virtually nothing at all, won't it? Yeah, so that'll be very, very cheap. It's just a way to get more money out of you, that's all. That's all you've got to look at, a bunch of people around the table trying to come up with a way to get money out of you. Hey lads! It's worth it. Oh, absolutely right. My brother, he had his Cavalier. Can't remember which one it was. SRI, I think, back in the day. I can't remember what power it was, but I loved that thing. Better than his RS Turbo, I think he said. Enjoyed it more. Is that all it is, William? £30. So yeah, so there's the thing. William was down in his Volvo V70. Obviously, I think there was 10 years difference between mine and his, obviously. But God, honestly, I feel bad now. I mean, to be fair, he asked me before he told me. He said, "What kind of fuel economy am I getting?" I said about 49. It's, if you look at the trip computer, I think it's 48.5 or 0.7, something like that. Anyway, and he was saying he was getting about 57. So now I know he's paying £30 a year tax. My days. Ah well, that's it. Well, as I say, it's yeah, it's amazing. Immersion, that's a good way to put having triple screens and things like that. Yeah, you're looking, that's just to get the immersion of being in the game. I don't the Ultimate Gamer. Someone asked you the other day, would I have a console? I have absolutely nothing against them, but I really need to save for any of the new PC games coming out and anything I might need for the computer, to be honest. Oh, you've got a 2002 Lupo, yeah? Well, I mean, my cars, that's just what I could afford. I mean, that's what you do, isn't it? You know, I mean, the days of me buying a new car, sadly, and driving out the... I've been lucky enough to do that, so when I was self-employed, I needed it for work, so it was worth buying new, but it is a nice feeling. But I certainly wouldn't do it if I was using it for the family. You know, you buy something that's already 3-year-old, I would say, if you can. Oh, 58 on Sunday there. There's no point asking you though about your Escort. Oh, is your Escort, is it, you won't pay any emissions tax at all, will you? Because it's over 25-year-old. Can someone tell Slappy we're going to Brussels? This one's just a replica OMP. Mark found it on... I'm not sure if that one was through eBay or not. An eBay shop, actually, but I'm pretty sure it was an eBay shop. Right, Jude, hiya. Right, it's official. I'm addicted to farms. Yeah, okay, Shetland, that's good. Just got to get William into it. He's, I know he's listening. I'm going to told Ryan he must tell you how good it is as well. So I know he likes kicking back listening. So I'm thinking, right, you could kick back, listen, and play. So that's my task. Have a proper go of it. I'll come on the server with us, and then he could say, "Nah, don't like it," and I would respect that. Trains, I see. What you're going to try and get to me? We've just come off the train on the other side of the water, so you want to be at Calais or Lille's the best way if you're transporting yourself. Brussels we're going. Brussels sprout, where all our country's problems have evolved, I think. Told what to do. We lost charge of ourselves somewhere along the line, I think. Hiya Sammy, yeah, very good. Yeah, it's going to be lovely getting back on with Marky and that, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm just so pleased being able to help him out though, that's the main thing, so. 10 miles to the gallon, right, yeah, I could imagine. I mean, I've got no idea really. I know it doesn't matter when you're out rallying anyway, but it must be astonishing how little you get out of it. Leave here. Ah, sorry, Anonymous. Yeah, that's fine, buddy. Oracle's got to go. I mean, I've got 129 miles to Brussels, so I'll probably do if we can get there and maybe do a small job or something like that, you know. Europe 1, always Europe 1. Sammy, I've got a Volvo V70. So it's 2002 it was made, so it's a fair age now, but I haven't had it. I've had it a year now myself. Place Sean. As soon as Mark's, apparently he's got a couple of bits he wants to get to bring with him. Because don't forget, where we live, I can't just nip around the corner to go to somewhere to get something. We get everything, we order everything and it gets delivered to the door. So Dean, I've just sent to I don't think it's bad. It's you know, about 49 I would say. If I get a good run to go up to Marky's, you know, I'm going to say 49. You like the V50? Yeah. Yeah, as I said, it's just, I always joking. I mean, in 2002 I bought my Skoda Estate for work. I got that new. I would have loved to get the same kind of Volvo as what I've got now. I just couldn't afford it. Because the estate cars were great for putting all my work gear in. And they were diesel as well, so. Yeah, so it's amazing to think I could afford to buy it now, but not then. How was that, eh? My first car, Jack, was the same car that is in my summer car, which was a Datsun 100A, which I spent every penny I could on trying to turn it into a road rally car. I can't remember when I actually achieved it, but then that very same year, the year after, they changed all the regulations and that, took away road rallying, and it made just changed it altogether. RS Twin Cam will probably tell you the kind of machinery that he has got now was hurtling around our moors and dales and valleys and all sorts, you know, after 12 o'clock at night while everyone was tucked up in bed, and they're hurtling around in this machinery around the countryside. It was epic. But that got stopped. I mean, rightly so, if you imagine what the speed these lads were going at. So yeah, so Jack, when Mark got my summer car and I saw it, I could not believe, and yeah, it was unbelievable. What's your dream car? Well, I've got to say what William has. I mean, to have a factory Escort, whether it's a Mark 1 or a Mark 2, is unbelievable. So it's on my bucket list. I'm going to get a drive. I'm going to get a sit in that car, however I need to get in it. I told my wife today, if it's the last thing I ever do, if I couldn't walk again afterwards, I'm going to get a sit in it. And he's might persuade him to take me down to the port and I'll get him a cup of tea. And I'm going to video it. So that's my game, that's my end game for, I don't know when that'll be. It's going to be sometime. No, and obviously my Mark can't have a sit in a Mark 1 car because he said he didn't like them, so it would be rude to put him in it and force him. There's no way we should force him to go in a car that he wouldn't, you know, I don't think it would be right anyway, so I wouldn't. And I'm sure William is of the same ilk as myself, and he's got to stand by that and say, no Mark, no, you don't go in it, son. It wouldn't be good for his health. Yeah, Jack, I can't wait to see it. It's hard to believe that I remember the conversation, and I think I was on the farm sim when William said he'd been down this way. Obviously, time's passed in between, and I had no idea I would ever meet him, you know. But I did say if he was down again, I would love to meet him. So. I would live. Well, I mean, for what? It's a no-brainer. It's not even worth answering that. Yeah, it's an impossible question. So, yeah, Darren. It's as I was lucky enough to take Mark to one of the forests. You've got to hear them in the forest by day and by night. The sound is something, a proper twin cam engine, that is, with the proper Weber carburetors on. It's yeah. Oh, I can't do it now, surely I can't, I'd crash. If I get a sensible stretch of road, I'll crack an 8 out. Oh, here we go. Going for it. Oh. Keep her lit. Ish. I went for the middle of the road there. Yeah, I mean, I won't divulge any more about William's car than I don't know what he would want me to, you know. So yeah, crazy money. He told me a story, and I was gobsmacked. So, and as I say, to also know that someone's telling you something that is actual factual, not because people tell us a lot of things on here, and as people know, you get some crazy stuff. So, gonna call it a night. Enjoy your night. Yeah, okay, Ryan. Yeah, Darren. Yes. William did say it's got 45s on, not 48s. So I wouldn't dare tell you what his last engine rebuild cost, so I won't go into that either. But again, my jaw hit the floor. So, but well deserved. He's such a lovely man. I wish you all could meet him. I was very lucky to meet people like William during my work, but obviously you weren't going to meet up socially, you know. So yeah, it's an absolute pleasure. Jackets. I'm not sure if I had a Quaff box in. I never actually asked William. He did say it's a 6-speed, a ZF. A ZF, I'm pretty sure, or Gartra. William, you're going to have to come in here, buddy. I've got myself confused on the gearbox, and was it straight cut? I would imagine. I mean, it's some build. I mean, it's but I don't want to say something that's not true, so... My M8 has... Oh, your mate has Mark II for rally sprint hill climb. Yeah, Nissan, it's... I mean, even there, William was saying he was lucky enough to rally in the years when it was affordable to do so. I mean, not affordable to me, but obviously if you had a, you know, a reasonable job that would allow you to do so. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I was just pie in the sky, really. You were just daydreaming. But yeah, for the lads who've actually done it and the stories they can tell you, but just can't afford it. And I don't know how they afford these new cars that are about. Unbelievable. A lot of sponsorship, but where does that money come from? It's unbelievable. Price of a new car, you know, and you're like, my dears, how do you afford that? Right, I'm going to look for a quick little job here. Trucker Dan. Yeah, good, buddy. Nearly snuck under the wire there. Can you get this game on PC? It is only on PC. There you go. Right, we just want a short job. Just a... No, it doesn't. This I would like to have thought, say something like what is it, like autocross, you know, grass track racing and something like that, you know, or banger racing or whatever you might call it. I don't know what that would be. Oh, how far is Liège? Right, I'm going to do Liège, sorry. Packet glass. Packed glass. God, my mouth's sticking together. Right. William must have gone to bed there. He stayed quiet. Right, so we've got packed glass to Liège. It's a shame Charlotte wasn't on, because that's their part of the world, Belgium. Well, where's my actual job at? 1 mile. Forgot where I'd parked then. Right, don't have to go far. Hi, Grant. Nice paint scheme, buddy. Favourite fizzy drink? Oh. There's the thing. I drink Coke, you know, Pepsi, that kind of thing. Like, you know, Lucasade for change and... Right, any more new content coming for EDS? There's that, what's it called? Oh, Beyond the Barents Sea. I don't, does anyone know anything about that actually? Now you've mentioned it. Right, Mark 1, 2 litre BDA twin cam, twin 48, dry sum 6-speed box with launch control, LSD, Bilsteins all around, forest and tarmac settings. There you go. So, yeah, and a BDA engine. Just Google one. Yeah, there are a sight to listen to, that's for sure. I was actually lucky enough to rally one of my favourite cars back in the day, was the Toyota Twin Cam, which I think was the first real car, maybe after the Escorts, that had Twin Cam on them. You know, the Toyota, but William worked at a Toyota dealer, so I can't think of another car that maybe had Twin Cam on it, or, you know, there was very few. Ah, hi buddy. I'll wait for you all coming out, don't worry. But yes, some machines. So yeah, I will definitely be seeing it sometime whenever William can bring it out. Obviously, maybe he's need a good bit of weather or whatever he likes to bring it out in. I don't know. Not cheap to bring down here, I can't imagine. So it's. I know he has brought it down this way. So yeah, 10 miles of the gallon to me, it won't be. Okay, new screenshot, yeah. Sorry, bud. Nearly pulled. There's Gambler coming as well. Yeah, okay, mate. I've got that. Right, you will hear it before you see it. Oh, I can. I mean, I've been able to stand at some of these service parks and that back in the day, and later on, and you see these, but I've obviously never known anyone who's owned one or still owns one, and has done 27 years, I think you said. So I don't know whether is there any. I know you said you had taken it to car shows, William. I don't know whether you still do, or you know, was that just a one-off thing? Hiya, Michael. Yeah, good, really, really good. Looking forward to getting my little mate on tomorrow again. I do miss my little mate. Ah, right. Oh, you've got a second one, SFG. Well, it is a bargain at £85. Got to say, you know how good they are anyway. We were just talking about them before. Hiya, Slap. I can only imagine that you've got one so you can use one sequential and one H pattern. That's Flat Space Games got the eyes on. You as well, buddy. A Steam group, yeah, we do. I believe we do, yeah, because I can see other people with green dots on the screen, so well, I couldn't even tell you that. There you go. I've not been asked that before, so can anybody tell me how I would point him in the right direction for the Steam group? Yeah, okay, Joel. Yeah, I think it's Beyond the Barents Sea, I think. Ah, right, yeah. Got you now. One for racing, one for trucking. That makes perfect sense. I know, I see some people laugh, and you know, obviously when you haven't got a PC, getting one is obviously, you know, is fantastic. Oh, Mighty's in. I haven't seen him for ages. Where have you been? Yeah, so you know, when you get a second one, people are like, "Oh, that's a bit over the top," but it just depends what you do, you know. I mean, for people like me and you know Mark, that we you know we're in a lot, so. Antlol, oh, he's got spandex again, poor lad. That boy just does have no luck. You seen the sim trailer they have, the Truck Fest? I haven't. I heard about it. I haven't really seen much about Truck Fest at Peterborough, and anyone who actually went and had a try of it or not, I don't know. Ishmael. Hiya, buddy. How do you? Christian. Right, make sure I've not missed anything. And you? Ah, right. Sorry. No, Nissan. As William was telling me, they're just too expensive. He did say once upon a time you could go and do enter a rally for £100, and then obviously bed and breakfast, and obviously you've got all the other unseen things to pay for, tyres and such like. I can't remember what the Roger Albert Clark rally. I'm pretty sure someone said to me it was upwards of £3 grand. I can't tell you what the entrance fee was, or which hutch he was on. He would have told me. They're still, and Tom also. Tom Rice in an MG with Neil Cowan, I think, or Niall Cowan. Something like that anyway. So, but I think Tom splits the cost with Niall, so they can actually compete. Tom's a navigator, you know, so. Where to? You've lost me. Yeah, thanks for that, Striker. Yeah, he's posted that on his Facebook page for anyone who wants to join this Steam group. Right, where am I actually at the moment? I have no idea. Oh, we're on the A15 on the way to Liège, so we're not really far off, buddy. That'll be me after that. I do need to get up. Thanks, Darren. That's really good of you. So yeah, we're just we haven't been going very fast either, so I'm a bit shocked that you've lost us there. Ah, right, Slappy's had a crash. Okay, buddy. I think you're only on a laptop as well. Joel, yeah, well, I'm on with Mark, so Mark's wants his channel back apparently tomorrow. So I've said, aye, okay. Play Farm Sim. I'm not sure what Mark's playing tomorrow, but definitely Euro Truck tomorrow night, so. Yeah, okay, Slap, yeah. Back with the main lad tomorrow. Right, do you use for button box for what? Oh, I'll wait till he goes past. Yeah, button boxes for all sorts, really. I mean, the left and right one primarily I used for iRacing. You know, you just want to be able to keep racing and just know where you've got stuff. My farm one, I've just kept them for my farm stuff. But then you've got your wheels buttons as well, which I didn't have the wheel at the time with all the buttons on when I got them, so. But can you have too many? No. and the keyboard. So, I've got two keyboards. And actually another keyboard that William brought me. Oh, that's a really nice keyboard you brought down there, William, I meant to say as well. That Rocat keyboard, very nice. I'm not letting Mark get his little fingers on that. He'll be coming down, he'll be going through my room as he does when he comes. He leaves no stone unturned, does Marky. I don't have the key one. I wasn't bothered about that. I've got a start button there, and the big button's great for pit speed. I mean, on iRacing, you just need something that you can hit quickly. So that made perfect sense. So you don't really need flappy buttons like that because, you know, but they look nice. So. Right, I'll jump on the convoy tomorrow, mate, yeah. I'm sorry you were miles away. Alright, you found it, that's good. Harley Reynolds, yo. But anyway, I'm hoping that you've enjoyed me standing in a little bit for Marky anyway. I hope you haven't minded too much. It's been great, you've all kept me company, you know, it's been a pleasure to do so. So, you've all been great. Go to Mets. I'm going to the loo. And then I'll be stretching my little legs a little bit. Okay, Joe. Yeah, so as I say, once again, thank you all so much for staying with us while I've been covering for Mark. Yeah, thanks, Ryan. And I mean, I'm pleased Mark got on with Tom. Because I haven't got to see Tom this time, so it's a bit of a shame that sort of first year I've not really seen him, but I got to see him online and that, you know, so that was good. Yeah, I'm going to say you off out with the hounds as well. Well, that's if they'll stand up, William, as well. I did laugh about... I was telling Mark, I said, William did send Mark, Emma... He said, what, William's talking to Emma? Sending messages? I said, yeah. Oh, he said, I never get any. So he's right affronted. That's good, Edgar. Yeah, I'm pleased about that. Thanks for running with me and Annie T and everybody else. There's too many to say, so just a big thank you. And we'll be back on getting into trouble off Mark tomorrow. So I've had a bit of a rest for a couple of days, but I'll be back getting wrong tomorrow, so you can all have a bit of a laugh at that. Right, big hello again, Shane. I think you've said hello from Newcastle, New South Wales before. Yeah, that's great, buddy. Yeah, you just caught us as we're going, so I'm going to go as I need to go to the small girls' room. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Catch you later. Cheerio now. Bye.